Hey dude, how you been? It's been a while. I hope you've been good. I've been good. I've moved again for like the second or third time since having this channel, and hopefully this is the last time we move because we actually bought this place and we're no longer renting. So that's pretty exciting. But regardless, so I know this channel has previously been about Mirandus, and really the reason I started making videos in the first place was because I was so excited about the project, and I just wanted a forum to express that excitement. And I'd had a few different opportunities to take sponsorships and whatnot to promote different projects, but I never wanted this to seem like a sales pitch, and this page was genuinely just for fun and excitement out of Mirandus. Well, as of a few months ago, that kind of changed, and I honestly just hadn't planned on making any more videos. I was just going to kind of let this channel die out peacefully and go about my life. But that changed when I got a Discord message on a random Tuesday from our good old friend Manny. And so I started talking to Manny a little bit. And to preface this, I've been pretty AFK from the world of crypto. Really, I just see charts going up and down, and that's about it. I haven't been reading any news, any headlines, anything like that. So when Manny explained to me that the previous Mirandus team is actually working together on a project, that immediately piqued my interest, because really that's what got me so excited, was the dream and the vision for Mirandus in the first place. So when he started explaining about what they're doing, I was really interested. And I'm actually really excited to say that this is a sponsored video. Now, before you call me sellout or anything like that for taking a sponsorship, I should say I do not want this to be a sales pitch. That's not the intention of this. The whole purpose of this video is to talk about where the Mirandus team is now, where the previous Mirandus team is, and a little bit about their project. So let's get into it. A few of the people from the Mirandus team actually started working with the Non-fungible tower defense game that won the hackathon recently. I haven't played it personally, but it does look pretty cool and it looks fun, so that may be something I try out in the future. But the other part of the Mirandus team, or another part of the Mirandus team, is working on a game called Mooncast. And Mooncast is another MMO, and I'm personally a huge fan of MMOs, and I'm pretty excited actually to try that out. And I think that Jason Hughes is the one spearheading that, which makes me even more excited about the project because I love Jason. Jason's such a great guy, such a genuine dude. Okay, so now we have these two different games that the teams are working with, but how is that related? And is that it? No, it's not it. They're actually both working with the same network. And this network is called the DeEEP Network. And the DeEEP Network is essentially, it's a DPIN. And for those non-techie, non-blockchainy friends out there, a DPIN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. One really quick note I wanted to make before we left the topic of team members is the fact that the DeEEP Network's management team is actually fully transparent with who they are. The founder is actually Nathan Harper, who is also known as Forged in Crypto, and a lot of people in this space know of him. I think he was really good friends with McCarthy, which is really cool. The other guys are Chris Blackburn, Chris Corrado, and Benjamin Corrado, and those of you who have been in this space probably maybe even recognize some of their names. Now, the purpose of a node system is to host data in different locations across the world to create a decentralized network. And really, just a quick, brief explanation that kind of helped clear it up for me when I was kind of learning about it was, if you think of a taxi business versus Uber, a taxi business is really constrained by the number of cars that they can buy and the number of drivers that they can hire, because they actually have to buy the yellow cars and hire workers for it. As opposed to Uber, people actually volunteer their services to their own vehicles to drive people around, and then they get paid for it. So the difference is the taxi business has to buy their cars. Uber, people offer up their cars and they get paid a little bit extra. So that's essentially what a node network is, or a DPIN is. And how the DeEEP Network is doing this is they help host and operate different games, such as Non-fungible tower defense or Mooncast. If you're interested more in the techie side or in the node side, we can talk about that in the future. But really, I just kind of wanted to do a brief overview of the DeEEP Network and kind of how the Mirandus team is involved in it. Full transparency here, I have not bought a node yet. I do plan on buying a node, but I have not yet bought one. It is something that I think is actually a pretty good opportunity. It seems like they've got a really good team spearheading the project, which is really important when it comes to this space, because you can have all these different ideas and all these different connections and whatnot, but if you don't have a solid team running it, then it's not going to work. And I think we've seen that. All of us have seen that in different projects. So now you're probably asking, how do the nodes work? Well, there are 1,776 nodes, and they intentionally picked 1776 because of a previous Great Revolution. Now, something kind of cool about the DeEEP node is that there's two different ways to make passive income from it. So the first way, it's nothing new. You essentially just mint the network token, and that's about it. I mean, that's kind of what everybody does, and that's what a lot of nodes do. But the second cool thing is that device owners will actually get a cut of the network fees. Now, essentially, that means people will pay to host their node on the network, and then the device owners will actually get a cut of up to 50% of that, on top of being able to just mint the network token. So if you have extra bandwidth and you want to make some money on it, then picking up one of these nodes might not be a bad idea. They are rewarding people for being early to the project, and they are selling 1,776 nodes at 1,111 US dollars, and I believe it's ETH pegged at that dollar amount. And I'm going to have an affiliate link in the video description. If you want to use it, cool, that would be great. If you do, then both of us get 1,111 DeEEP tokens, and that would be an amazing way to support the channel. But even if you don't buy anything, you being here is enough for me, so thank you regardless. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments down below what your thought process is on the DeEEP Network or on Mooncast or Non-fungible tower defense. I'm personally really excited that the Mirandus team has stuck together throughout these projects, and I'm really excited for their future to see what kind of game they turn out to be. Again, if you're interested in a DeEEP node, feel free to use my affiliate link. If not, again, I appreciate you being here regardless. But yeah, regardless of the sponsorship today, I definitely would have made a video finding out that the Mirandus team is sticking together. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.